Huggy next to the trash. You looking good, bud.
Oh, bonjour, you irreverent cactuses. I'm Benji, and I'm French. Well, I'm Franco-American, but it doesn't matter. If you can't understand what I'm saying, watch the video while eating a crepe to make it make sense. You know how everyone's path to art starts off differently? You're a horse girl, or you're a wolf dude, or you're a Sonic person. Well, I started off drawing dragons. Through school, and hard work, and learning about myself, and art, I found a place, and I improved a lot. And that improvement for me meant that I would look at what I was weak at and improve on those, and be the most rounded artist I could be, while still doing what I love. So today, I really wanted to speak from the heart and say, I'm gonna do dragons. Because holy crap, I haven't drawn dragons in so long, and that's my passion. And like, what am I doing with my life if I can't use all of this improvement and then shovel it back into the dragons I want to do? So, Dragons Day! Hell yeah! Alright, so I'm back inside and I'm thinking, what the hell am I gonna draw? I mean, yeah, dragon, but do I base them on animals? Do I just come up with some on the spot? And I don't want to do any of this. Like, I don't want to do that. I want to do something else. I want to do something different, something I don't usually do. So I am going to draw dragons based on the game Stormbound, which is a game I like. It's a deck building game, and they have a bunch of dragons that are hella cool. And I figured, I just want to draw them. I don't want to come up with the designs. So this is a perfect opportunity for me to feel everything I need and draw my dragons without thinking about it too hard. Perfect. Real quick, before I forget, shout out to two of my dear friends. I was talking to them on Discord and it made me realize how much I missed drawing dragons, which then led to me making this video. I love them a lot. Give them some love. Alright, here's the deal. I actually have a lot to say on this video, but I really don't want to do it. But Willie's making me do it. It's important to do what you have to do in life, so here is my voice recording for this video. Yay! Everybody's happy about that. Especially me. Future me is really happy about that. Alright, first things first, as you can see, I selected a bunch of designs I wanted. Some of the ones I play a lot with because they're my babies and they destroy and it's great. And some of the ones that have a cool design that I wanted to maybe play around with. Alright, here's the deal with those freaking design. I've stared at them. I've looked at them so hard, and somehow it's only when I started to draw them that I realized some of the quirks they have. The tiny one is so cute, but then I drew him and looked like at what I needed to do on the page, and his dumb ginormous eye, he looks so dumb. He looks so dumb, and I love him maybe even more, but it never occurred to me by just looking at the card that he looked like that. But as far as what I actually want to talk about in this video, I started drawing without really knowing what I wanted to do, what I wanted it to look like. And usually when I do that, I've noticed that I revert back to my 16-year-old DeviantArt self with a really streamlined way of doing things. So I sketch, I line, I put a flat color down, I cell shade, I add maybe like a little light somewhere, color my lines, and that's it. That's my process. It's like I go on art autopilot, but I actually don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's very plain. It has its uses, but as a personal choice, hate it. I actually despise it, and I don't want to see it. But while I was recording myself draw, there is this like pressure of doing good on the recording, even though I can edit anything out I want. But there is this like pressure I put on myself, which is I started the video with this art style and with this kind of drawing, so I guess I have to keep going. I have to make the other dragons the same style. So it was frustrating because I didn't like it. I didn't really want to show it. It's not bad, but it's not something I care about. But mentally, it's like I had this barrier that was like, well, I started and I gotta finish it. And you know what? That's ridiculous! Stop putting shackles on yourself and dumb rules that you're the only one that knows about, because they only hinder you. They only stop you from trying more or doing more. And it has happened so much in the past where I just stopped myself from doing stuff because I put myself a dumb rule that didn't have to be but felt important to follow, and stopped myself from making it easy or even making progress. Okay. So for example, in 2015, I started doing a drawing of the day. So every day I would draw something in a small sketchbook, and I've done that for many years now. But point is, my first sketchbook, I gave myself rules. I didn't want to draw characters that I created. I didn't want to draw fan art. I didn't want to do anything like very specific rules, because I wanted it to be a way for me to learn how to be creative. Every day having to come up with something, which is super hard, by the way. Really good. You should do it. Super hard, though. And that was stupid, because putting that much more pressure in a project that's already something hard to achieve, or something you have to work towards harder than other things, is like, why? Why did I do that to myself? It took me like 2 years to be like, I want to draw my characters, so I'm gonna do it. Or I want to draw fan art. Like, nobody was stopping me but myself. And it really made the process harder. It really added a difficulty that I didn't need to add. And it's like, no, stop! You're dumb! You're a dumbass! Stop that! Stop making it harder for no reason. And then believing in those rules that you don't need to believe in. You created those. You can't destroy those. You have that power. So here we are. I decided that it didn't matter whether I was drawing for myself or for a video. I wanted to change the style and actually think about what I was doing. So the last two dragons are drawn in a style that I like more. It's more painterly and it's nice and I liked it and I like the end result. And honestly, I just wanted to freely experiment with stuff, and I did it. That was great. And now you guys get to see it. And that's great too. Congratulations, I guess. The lesson here, though, is that do what makes you happy and stop giving yourself meaningless shackles that nobody else knows or care about. Because I've done it, and it took me a long time to stop it. And so my word of advice to you is don't do it either. It's bad for you. No good. Alright, the very last thing I want to mention in this video is that my boy, this black dragon thing, is called... What's it called?
Beast of Terror.
Beast of Terror. He's an awesome card and one of my most leveled card, and I love him very much, and I never realized that my boy is ugly. He's like a dragon swamp frog thingy, and he's ugly, and I love him. And he's so good. But what's wrong with his face? What's happening, bud? Who hurt you? Cool. That's it for tonight. I am done. I can go back to rolling on the floor, which is what I do when I'm not doing art or recording sound for video. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna make more videos. I'm gonna do more things. It's cool. I'm excited. I'm just really tired. I moved my couch today. I have a new couch. Yay! But I don't want to do anything anymore. Goodbye!
Sometimes you're just floating in the wind. Life is hard for you. We're just a little